Really fucking weird. They're all they are a weird fucking. Oh, they're fucking infantry. They've got like extra tits and shit. So that's their army, and then the other one's a bit more straightforward.
Awesome.
The other thing that's super straightforward is episode 43 of the Roll With It podcast.
Did you really not see him press the button?
Every fucking time. No, I don't. This is the fight. She's always like, you're sitting next to me. I don't.
Basically, Laura, he gets so in his own ways.
I know.
That it's just like his entire perception
He's doing
is
it
just
on purpose
gone.
at this point.
No, I'm setting this up because this time, lovely viewers and listeners, first of all, hi, how you doing? They had me fucking monologuing about Warhammer, so it's not my fucking fault. So
I don't think we had you. I think you start on the just a fucking dime.
We just said,
I was just trying to
Honestly,
guess who the Chaos Gods were.
Exactly. You're just like a fucking Beyblade. We're just like pulling the ripcord and letting you go.
Mm-hmm.
well done on guessing all the Chaos Gods correctly.
Yeah, well done, Laura. Well done.
And that is my nat 20
Episode 40 fucking 3.
43 of the Roll With It podcast, coming to you quote unquote live from the Variety Bar basement drilling provided to us by No Mean Radio. I am your eponymous Eastern hero, freshly tanned because I've been outside in the sun too much and it's fucking roasting.
Fucking roasting is really warm.
And I am joined by a cavalcade of clowns. Laura, hello.
Hi there. I am still as white as usual because I do not take a tan, but also I don't go outside.
That's fair. I mean, that's
Really.
kind of a good idea right now.
Yeah, because I'll just burn.
You're so white, you're translucent.
I was in Mull for 3 days and I burnt. And that was at the end of May when the weather was like super nice, but not like as hot as it is. It's just really beautiful.
Someone else who's enjoying some recent weathers, Jules. Hello, Jules. How's it going?
Great.
Good. Just fucking.
Straight legs.
I've run out of words.
No flour.
Yeah,
my
my
quota
brain has
for the
become
day.
puddle and just like there.
I am doing great, yeah.
Good.
I'm looking forward to running a game tomorrow for the first time in a while.
Yeah.
Indeed. And his return
It's me.
to the studio.
I'm back. I'm
He's
back
here.
again. Yeah, it's me. It's fucking. It's Cheryl Pal Connor. One of the corners are over. Hi, everybody.
It's the cricket.
The crickets.
Crickets are back.
That's your army.
That's pish.
That's your army of
I
people.
don't fucking like it.
Oh, okay, right.
But it's one of the biblical plagues.
Hold on.
No, that's locusts.
Yeah.
Crickets and locusts are the same thing.
Not
Well,
really.
but no.
It's pretty fucking racist of you, but alright.
Let's hold on. Oh, wait. I know what we can give you. And Connor's in the house.
That's better.
Yay!
Even like you could get the first few bars of like the USSR national anthem.
Absolutely fucking not.
Or Red Sun in the Sky.
Run it. No chance.
No.
How
Fuck
about
up.
Spirit in the Sky?
Just Norman Greenland.
That's
That's actually fucking good. That's a good part of it.
Oh my god, are we back to the every episode having like us just singing
Well,
randomly?
we did sing a bit of fucking Fallout shit the last
We
time.
did,
It's
yeah.
comes out.
We did.
Yeah, it just happens.
Yeah. So now,
Yes.
now people have to like
Wonderful.
listen to the podcast to find out where's the singing moment.
Yeah, we're
Interesting.
doing that.
Shout about it in the Discord. Which,
Indeed.
if you're not in,
Join
Get
it.
in the fucking Discord.
get in the Discord. Just get in the Discord where
Yeah.
you can get. Is it a selling point to see the shit we talk about every fucking day? There was 700 notifications in the clothing channel the other day.
Oh, the fit check.
The fit
yeah.
check went fucking mental.
Yeah.
I did not see
That's
that.
because you don't look at your phone.
Have you seen that phone? There's a million notifications.
She just doesn't
that,
check it.
that
the
stresses me out.
the monster fuckers were back. Did you see that the other night?
We had a voice call about it.
Fucking hell.
Well, I wasn't in it. Adele was, and
Right.
I came down the stairs
have many
from.
notifications on my
I don't know what I was
Well-
doing, and I got asked the question, and I was like, "Fucking no!"
Well,
And then we were all shouting at you.
Yeah, exactly. I was like getting like second hand like rage from people.
We will jump into the actual episode, but I do need to touch on this. We were having a lovely wee VC, which we used to have a lot in this server,
We
but
did,
not for a while.
yeah.
So we have a wee voice chat. And everybody was in talking some shit, and then it was fucking like when the teacher goes out the class to go get books or
Yeah.
somewhere, and everybody just goes fucking mental. So me and Laura went to the gym. We're back in Latin or whatever, and as soon as Andrew, shout out Andrew, messaged me the time we fucking filled their water bottles up, pulled our trainers on, went downstairs and sat in the car. He just went, "Mpreg has entered the chat."
That is.
And I opened up the fucking
Disgusting.
chat, and everybody's just posting pictures like fucking Leon Kennedy pregnant and shit.
Yeah.
And it was, I'm gonna call them out. I'm gonna fuck. It was Nicole. It was Jade. It was Erin, and it was Adele. And
They were the worst.
really fucking weird in
and
there.
then second in line was like Ollie and Nicole as
Yeah.
well. They were at it. and all.
Fucking yeah. It was just
Fucking
using
renegades.
a bunch of barely tamed raccoons, and I
Yeah.
fucking love you all dearly. Jesus
Sure.
Christ.
Other things we love dearly is Nat 1s and Nat 20s of
Yes.
the week, or the time to which has been passed since the previous recording.
I've got some that ones.
Connie's thought of one. Go for it. Drop
It's
some
not,
heat.
This isn't. It's not even funny. So I'm not even trying to be like, oh, they're not even that fucking amusing. I have had about 12 knockbacks for jobs
Wow.
in the
brutal,
last
man.
in the last like 3 weeks, and I'm getting really
It's fucking pish.
really fucking fed up about it. I seen something online where they reckon it's like on average there's like 300 people applying for like the one role at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking grim.
Mhm.
Like I'm getting really really fed up with the pub. As much as it's an endless source of comedy, as we can all agree, because the fucking
With,
Yeah.
the podcast is benefited from it.
Houston's full of fucking cryptids. If there's one thing that we've learned, do you know what I mean? But it just I'm fed up, and like everybody's moving on, and it's just me now that's there. Like my chum Feeney, shout out Feeney, he's leaving. He's actually going to the competition up the road, which is fucking hysterical. But I'm not. This is going to be a pub podcast. I just think it's really funny. And I've been applying fucking data entry, admin. Like Vi gave me some shit to apply for. Shout out Vi. Andy and Andrea gave me some shit to apply for. Shout out Andy and Andrea. It's just fucking. I'm taking a little bit of solace that I'm actually hearing back and folk are saying no. Because usually you just fucking send your CVs and you just never hear back.
I was going to say, I had an interview 8 weeks ago and I've heard nothing.
Yeah, it's fucking
That's
brutal.
wild.
Yeah.
That
Pish.
is fucking
The worst
ridiculous.
one, I don't know if I've talked about the podcast before, but the worst one I ever had was my chum Lee. Chum Lee, not Chun Li from fucking Street Fighter, sorry. My chum
Or
Lee.
Chum Lee from Pawn Stars.
Yeah, definitely not them. My friend Lee, this was word up there.
My friend Lee.
He was like, oh, one of my fucking clients is like mad into, I'm not going to say her name or anything like that, but she's mad into like fucking whiskey and stuff. She actually works for them. Do you want me to fucking get your details? Oh yeah, you remember this? Because I was really fucking upset.
Oh yeah.
And I went for like an informal interview with the lassie. And because I'm fucking brilliant, I just aced it. I just blew her out of the water because, oh shit, this motherfucker knows a lot about fucking whiskey.
Yeah.
And not just pies, as he appears to. So then I got another fucking interview off the back, and it was the fact that they were like, this is where you'll park. Here's the code that you put in the Ringo to give you like, because like obviously it's the bottom of St Vincent Street, this place that I was going to be working. It goes, here's the code that you put in your Ringo that gives you like the free parking stuff, the tickies, the wee fucking car park grass and bastards, like fucking you're there. This is the office. This is what you're going to be doing. This is your thing with that, and then basically in the 2 days of that, one of the big fucking owners in this company went, "Oh, has that job been filled yet? Oh, my boy will do it."
Oh.
And I was just like. And to be fair to the lassie, she's like, I've been interviewing this boy, he's great, he's local to Glasgow, he can work in the office. Like, nah, my boy will do it remote. And I was fucking it's just pure nepotism. It just sucks. So it just fucking, as much as my CVs might be banging, and they are, because fucking Andrea helped me write them again. Shout out Andrea. It's just all who you know. So sorry to take the fucking haha comedy out of the fucking Rollweight podcast, but yeah, that's my that ones. I'm getting on with it. Everything's all right. But
legitimately though, like I think especially in summertime, people are like, because we've got a lot of people leaving just now, going off to other jobs and stuff like that, and we've got people try to like get in, and as you say, there's so many applications. It's really difficult, and it's something everyone needs to deal with. So I wouldn't stress about it too much. Laura, have you got anything for?
It's not a personal Nat one, but something that in fact, no, it is a personal Nat one. I have lost a shit ton of money.
Oh,
I have lost.
Are you making like investments? Or?
£720
on what?
Carter's making a face.
He's freaking out. So everybody knows about my relentless optimism.
Have you been betting on the horses again?
No. Everybody knows.
Are you on the fucking GGs?
No. Everybody knows about
it's not the dogs, it's too quick for a dog.
Connor, shut up. Everybody knows about my relentless optimism that Scotland were going to win the World Cup.
So you didn't actually lose £720?
No, I didn't put any money on anything.
Oh,
However, number one, we didn't get past the group stage. It's heartbreaking. Jules was gonna give me 20 quid if we got past the group stages.
I was.
Yeah.
You were. Heather was gonna give me £200 if we won the World Cup. Claire was gonna give me £500. So Steve
Clark.
Steve Clark?
Yeah.
Just think, obviously you did a great job. getting us to the World Cup in the first
She
place.
can't
But
you can't say
you have lost me 720
she can't say
quid.
things like that to me. My blood pressure's fucking high.
I know, I'm really sorry.
But
But to be fair, Laura, and to be fair, you, Connie, Steve Clark no longer has a job. He quit.
Well, yeah,
So-
he did resign.
Yeah.
so he fucking should.
Do you know enough about football to?
I know we lost.
I mean,
Twice.
we were never gonna
Dreams
win.
shattered.
We were
Wayne's
never
crying
gonna
in the street.
win. We were never gonna win.
against us.
But see, as much as I don't give a fuck about football, the one thing I did enjoy about the rare time we actually ever fucking talk about sports in this podcast, all the lovely stories from like Boston
Oh,
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
Tarn being like
I've
really
read
nice.
that.
Like, fuck
we
yeah.
we may not have won the football, but we did win the hearts and minds of
Best
America.
fans.
Yeah.
Got the best fans.
I've been-
Cheers to the Tartan Army.
Top army.
I've been seeing all the memes that I've been loving of like Boston being sad because looking at the Tartan Army in Miami instead. and
My
going,
favourite thing from Boston is the Dubliner, which is
Mhm.
basically
Yeah.
it became
This is fucking
the
brilliant, yeah.
they became the Tartan
Yeah.
Army's base in Boston. The day that England were playing in Boston,
Yeah.
they put a notification out on social media saying we're closing the pub today because the guys have worked so hard for 2 weeks they deserve a day off to rest and kind of catch up with themselves. But fortunately, there's nothing important happening today, so we'll see you again
Oh,
tomorrow.
I didn't know they said
Oh,
that. That's really funny. I
Get
really,
it fucking round you.
Right? So good.
I love Boston. I
Yeah.
went to Boston. I was
Boston,
in
Massachusetts.
Boston.
in Massachusetts or a different one?
In
Boston.
Massachusetts. I
Oh.
was in Boston, Massachusetts,
Yeah.
not Boston, England.
Yeah, I was gonna
Boston,
say.
Massachusetts. Eight years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It was just after I
Oh,
graduated.
you missed the match.
And
Yeah,
yeah,
you were a
well,
bit
I
early.
was
She
like
was really
8
keen.
years
Really,
early
really
for the
keen.
match. I
Yeah.
knew we were going to get through.
Laura
I
went-
knew we were going to get to the
Laura
World
went
Cup
to
in the first place.
Boston at the time of the other 2 World Cups
2
ago.
World Cups ago, aye.
Where's John McGinn? Hello.
We've come again.
Yeah. So also, in fact, not 20. It was the 8-year anniversary of my graduation, like 10 days ago. My undergraduate graduation.
Hell yeah.
It
Yeah.
took me many, many years to get a job related to my degree, but whatever,
Hey.
it's fine.
Speaking of fucking heat waves,
but-
your grad ball is the hottest I've ever been on Christ's green earth.
Yeah,
That was
you looked
fucking horrendous.
super
Yeah.
hot.
Oh, I
that
looked
day.
like I was a ride and a half in my full
Yeah.
kilt on, but I couldn't fucking breathe.
I am
Yeah.
really Adele's graduating her masters in epilepsy
Mhm.
next week on the 8th, and I'm not looking forward to sitting in the usher hall.
Are they,
Because-
are they having a rave for it?
Nah, I fucking wish. Do you know what though, right?
Thank you, Jules.
Do you know what? Do you know what though, right? Do you know we went to see we went to see Connor Burns for the Glasgow Comedy Festival, and he made that joke, and she fucking told her dad immediately. He called them pavement ravers.
Pavement ravers. Oh, that's
Oh my
fucking
God.
brilliant.
I didn't.
There was a
didn't
horrible.
get it.
Can we
Same
are,
as
we,
like
epilepsy.
are we doing epilepsy jokes?
Oh fuck!
I'm so glad I got that fucking coin penny drop moment.
Laura with
So
the
good.
late report.
Yeah.
And one of the worst fucking epilepsy jokes I ever had. It was a fucking paramedic that told me this, right?
100%. They're the
So they're the
darkest
fuck-
ever.
so-
Connor,
Um,
just so you know, your best friend is an epileptic.
I know. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not saying like fucking. It makes it because it's like I say, do you get pals that'll get epilepsy? At the time, I didn't know Michael Aston. He's telling us like, we're in fucking school. He goes, well, do you know what you do if you're like a family member or a friend's having an epileptic fit and they're in the bath? And no, he goes, oh, you know, well, what
Put
you
your
do-
washing in.
Put your washing in. And I was like, for fuck's sake. And he's like, ha 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 ha, after teaching us like the recovery position and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And I'm like, fucking, if
Yep.
that's not a fucking Glaswegian like paramedic, that I mean, it was
Jesus
mad.
Christ, that's terrible.
But yeah, anything else?
I was
Laura?
wanting to ramble on about Boston. I really want to go back to Boston.
Yeah, Boston
Basically,
class.
I was there 8
Mhm.
years ago, just after I graduated. Beautiful city.
That's nice. Yeah.
New York sucks. Boston, that is
Well,
a
New
great
York's
city.
getting better. Zoran
well,
Danny's doing his bit.
It was just so busy.
The
It was
concrete
too
jungle where
hot,
dreams are made of.
but it
That's
was
the one.
also super where dreams are made of doesn't make grammatical sense. It doesn't really. Where dreams are made of? Made of what?
I think we found a fucking trigger for Laura here.
I just
That's a new one. That's good.
Yeah.
She fucking hates Alicia Keys. Just can't even fucking stand
I
her.
have no opinion on Alicia Keys. I do not like
Yeah.
We-
bad
She's not
grammar.
even got any fucking QWERTY on her at all.
No, we've got fuck's sake. We've got a full like framed picture of her in the house that she just flings fucking like knives at.
Alicia Keys on the piano.
Your lyrics
Yeah.
don't make sense.
Dun, dun, dun,
I hate you, Alicia Keys. I hate you.
Boom.
Neighbours are like that. What the fuck's going on? It's like,
Yeah.
oh. Sorry.
I get Alicia Keys and Alicia Dixon mixed up a lot.
Yeah, Alicia Dixon was Dynamite Tee.
Mm-hmm.
Was that? Yeah, okay. I know that song. Was that her?
Yeah.
Miss
Okay.
Dynamite Tee. It was a Mystique.
That's right.
Anyway, before we get into the fucking music
Yeah,
stuff
okay.
again,
Jules.
Jules,
I've
Wild.
got one.
Yeah.
I saved £20.
you saved 20 quid.
this is getting like more and more fucking like middle aged, isn't it?
I saved £20
So
on a
funny.
brand new washing machine
No.
from Curry's.
No,
On-
you
on
didn't have to give
Scotland.
me
No,
20.
I fucking know, Laura. Fuck's sake. Because
Uh,
Scotland are shite.
Oh, it's sad though. I
Oh,
think
well.
until very recently, people would, myself included, would still
Uh-huh.
believe that they'd go at least to the knockout stage.
I mean,
after that.
it was our best chance.
Are France not fucking causing it now?
Oh, mate.
Have they? I don't know. I've not followed.
Brilliant. I think they've banged like 7-8 goals in the first 3 games.
I
in
know the big
groups. It's
Viking
so
cunt.
good.
What's his name?
Oh, Erling Haaland.
He didn't look happy.
No.
He was on the telly the
so
other
But-
day.
I saw the fans do the
The
Viking
row.
row.
I love the row.
No, the
Row.
French fan doing it when they were getting goals
Yeah.
against Norway, just doing it just to
Yeah.
mock them.
Oh,
It was
that's
incredible.
quite good part.
It's sick.
I
So
haven't
good.
been following it at all. I don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck's going
It's
on.
because it's
Fine.
on in every fucking telly in the work.
Oh,
I'm kind of
yeah,
like,
fair.
Yeah. As
all I
you're,
really know that
yeah.
is France always do kind of alright.
They generally do, yeah. But yeah,
Yeah.
I am your
Last
local
time,
sports
last
reporter
time they were in a
anyway.
final and won the World Cup, I was busy watching Incredibles 2 at the cinema.
That's so
Fantastic.
funny.
That was great.
Yeah. I mean, it must have been dead. You must be
Oh, yeah,
the
it was no
only
one, yeah.
person in the theatre.
Yeah.
Don't blame me, man. Elastigirl's thick.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's leave that there.
I've still not
Moving-
seen Incredibles 2.
Have you not?
Is it good?
It's incredible.
Wait,
Ah.
yeah, but Laura, it's like Ratatouille, except
Very funny. It's an
Listen,
old joke.
What would they
right?
do in
That's-
Ratatouille 2?
That's
Yeah.
never going to die.
it's not.
Well, I don't think
Ratatouille.
they-
Oh, there
they
you go.
don't need a sequel. It had a beautiful.
A squeakquel.
They don't need a
He's fucking
sequel.
on it.
It had a perfect ending.
Yeah. But what about if Remy had kids?
No, he won't.
Why?
Because there's no female rat for him to have kids with.
You says when?
there
You've
is
Are you
not.
wait?
Remy,
No, wait.
Remy does
Hang
not
on.
have a love interest in that
No,
film.
but what he does have is a successful fucking business and a very high income bit of Paris.
Exactly.
So that's fucking bachelor
Would-
bait.
Yeah.
Would
Aye, but
he
he
help
doesn't-
Linguini make babies?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. He's like
Mhm.
fucking.
Beds.
Oh, well,
Controlling
Linguini-
beds.
He's on there pulling the hair language. Because you're not using your hips at all, son. For fuck's sake.
Linguini has a love interest in Colette,
Yes.
That's the.
and
we
they
were
end up
just
together.
talking about.
So
Yeah.
maybe they could.
We
So
were just
yeah,
talking
yeah,
well,
we're
about-
joking that the Remy would be
whatever.
on the head.
I don't
and-
know.
We're just talking about
Oh,
fucking.
wait.
Yeah, the rat.
Oh, fuck.
Like fucking Pacific Rim in the
The
country.
actual fucking thing about Ratatouille.
Wait, would Linguini and Remy be drift compatible?
Yeah. Holy
I
fuck.
think they would.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I think,
they would.
Jamie and you've been drifting, but you've not seen Pacific Rim. You're
No.
looking at me.
It's like
Your
Ratatouille,
big empty
except-
But
eyes.
is it not like the people control a mech?
Yeah, it's like Ratatouille, but
So
instead
who
it's
should
like-
the man?
We
yeah.
should have a new segment of the podcast where Laura describes movies she
Describes
hasn't
films.
seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, give me a film and I'll describe it.
As Ratatouille.
No, we've done that.
just
we've
in
done that.
general.
In general.
How about fucking Cloud Atlas?
Oh.
I wouldn't know how to explain that.
Channing Tatum is in it.
Okay. How about?
Is Channing Tatum in it? I think Channing Tatum's in it.
All right. Let's go something a little bit more mainstream. Citizen Kane.
And you what? How do you call that mainstream?
Everyone
That's
seen
a-
Citizen Kane.
I'm
mean,
fuck.
It's one of the best films ever made. Apparently, I've never seen
And you've
it.
never seen
There
it.
you go.
Okay.
Never seen
Blade,
it.
Alright,
Blade Runner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blade Runner's a good
Harrison Ford's in it, and it's based on the book "Do Androids Dream of Electric
Yes.
Sheep"
Okay.
by
Oh, wow.
Philip.
Yeah.
Honestly.
By Philip K.
K.
Dick.
Dick.
Yes. Holy shit.
And fun fact
And-
about that, they bought the rights to the book Blade Runner just to use the name for the movie.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I actually knew that.
Yeah.
I knew that.
It's also got
And
one of the fucking saddest monologues in a film
Mhm.
fucking ever.
it is, and anything I'm saying, I'm just getting from that episode of Bob's Burgers that is a rip-off of it.
Fucking great.
Jesus.
Honestly, that's incredible.
It's an android
Uh-huh.
that escapes the android factory
Keep going. No, this is good.
Yeah.
and tries to make their way in the world.
Yep, so it's the android escapes the android factory.
But isn't that the
Is
plot
that-
of... That's the plot of iRobot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is anything I said right?
You're close. So they're called replicants.
Yeah.
And they basically...
But it's called Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep?
Yes, but in
Yeah.
the film they're called replicants.
Replicants, yeah.
And replicants are basically it gets to the point. It gets to the point where they're so dangerous that a whole department of police called Blade Runners have to hunt down replicants and retire them because they're been deemed too dangerous.
Okay,
but
cool.
they don't know they're replicants, so they think they're real people, but they're not. And it's deeply
cool. It's been a long time since I've seen that episode.
Deeply
of
sad and very fucking good as well.
Is there a Blade Runner TTRPG?
There is a TTRPG.
Is it based out of Cyberpunk Red?
No, do you know who it fucking is? And here, we'll shout her again. Erin, I'm pretty sure it's a fucking Free League TTRPG, so she's probably got it. Because she's got every fucking Free League TTRPG.
She is Free League.
I'm pretty sure it is a Free League product.
Probably,
correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe, and it's got a couple of source books and stuff as well.
Well, let's do the
what we should do
is get into our actual
point of the episode, because holy fuck, that is
20 minutes.
20 minutes on the dot of us just talking absolute shite. So we did have an idea for this one because of some stuff that's been given recently. Like, Laura, could you get the rest of them out actually when we're doing this? So we thought we would talk about, because obviously
it is Free League.
It's a fucking sorry. Anyway, that's fine. Vindication. Sorry. We thought we'd talk about. Also, we talk about a lot of TTRPGs. That's very much our bread and butter. We've got some indie picks to talk about later on. But what we thought we'd take the milk and the meat and potatoes of this fucking episode would be about Diceless systems, as there's a good few that we have started to not only collect but now play at game nights, and there's a lot of other alternate systems that are sort of out there, and there's a couple that I want to talk about just off the top of my head, where like there's just no dice whatsoever, including one that I personally played with a chum Billy back in like yesteryears long ago. It was Dread, where there's
so good.
It was a fucking Jenga tower.
So good. Dread
which
is
was
so
really
incredibly
good fun, and I remember sitting down and being like, I'll play the TTRPG, because he wanted to have a go at DMing. And then when I was like, right, what set of dice do I need? He was like, nope, it's a Jenga tower. I was like, fucking sorry?
Yeah, it's so good.
Squeeze me?
And it was like, it was pretty cool, because it takes like, it's fucking, as daft as it sounds, it's like, it takes like the kind of buzz of like Jenga.
Yeah.
Because you can push it and just keep fucking going and going and going until that's the stakes of like the game. And that's the first time I've ever seen a game where it's like, because like, I don't know about you, but when I see these TTRPGs, I see these war games and even stuff like Magic, I immediately think, it's like dice is like the fries with it. You got a burger and fries or fish and chips. Like the dice sort of goes with everything. So seeing like a TTRPG, something that I'm like, I fucking know all of TTRPGs, that's my thing. And then like, no, there's no dice in it at all. It fucking blew my mind. I was like, holy shit. So that was the first one I played, and it kind of piqued my interest. I started looking for more. Yeah.
Do you know what's funny is it makes me think of when we were having a discussion, Jules, when you were trying to like, how do I make like pressure? How do I create like consequence?
Jenga Tower is
Jenga
amazing.
Tower does it.
Hell yeah.
Just does it. It's like, and the thing that's really cool about Dread is you write on the blocks as well. So like you can pull a block and it's got something on it, and it can be a prompt, it can be an item, it can be something, and that adds the jeopardy. So not only you just try to keep the tower upright, you can be like enhancing the story at some point.
You've got that with 10 Candles as well.
Yeah,
we
10
talked
Candles
about it before, but
one.
if someone gets up from the table and one of the candles just goes off, well,
tough shit.
That happened.
Did you ever play 10 Candles?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. That happened at the game, the one game at the I've ran it twice, but the first game I ran it where someone I was like, right, let's have a wee break, guys. I was trying to be nice and quiet, because any gust of air can blow out the candle. Let's just go upstairs and get a wee drink. And as they all pushed their chairs back to stand up, 2 of the fucking candles went out, and I was like, everyone went, fuck, what does that mean? I'm like,
so good.
I can't relate them. That's it.
Exactly. The other one that comes to mind for me immediately is one that and the problem is because how you need to run it. But Alice is missing.
Oh fuck yes.
It's Diceless.
This gets mentioned so much. We really need to fucking
figure it out.
I've got it. I need to just
have
people to play it.
So
I have this Silent Hills expansion as well.
I'll say it on the podcast as well, so the lovely viewers and listeners can fucking keep me honest about it. Lucky Strike are cool with us using the downstairs, but we need to work out a system where we can guarantee bums in seats, so they can put an extra member of staff
tickets.
on. So just need to fucking do something like that for quieter games like Alice is Missing, like 10 Candles, something a bit more kind of.
But Alice is Missing so good. Like the first time I played it, just stands out in my brain so quickly. So I remember sitting in our hotel room at Gen Con, me and my 3 friends, and it got to a point where my prompt said I had to flip a coin. I flipped a coin. Everyone's stressing the fuck out because they're like, what does that coin flip mean? And then they're like, you have to like message your character. the prompt says I couldn't message back, so everyone's stressing the fuck out, like what has fucking happened? And then like they're messaging each other, like, have you heard from so and so? Like, is it just me he's not talking to? Like, they are just going fucking mental. And then eventually it hits a point in the timer where it says now you can reply, and you get back into like the general chat, because you have like a group chat. Then you have like chats between each character,
breakout chats.
And it kind of allows you to like develop your character, the relationships between the characters. But it's like, basically, it's so good.
It sounds like a cracking game to, you know what I mean, play with a bottle of wine.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, fully. Because
Yeah.
you can just, it's completely silent. Like, you have a beautiful soundtrack that is on the YouTube video that they provide. And you just start it at 90 minutes. Whoever's playing Alice's brother starts or Alice's dad, if you're playing the expansion, because he's back in Silent Falls, you take the first prompt and you start from there, and that kind of like sets the scene. You're trying to find Alice, but Alice, there's so many different things that can happen, like how she got to whatever happened is all different, because you can be in different locations, you can have different items, you can have different other people in.
It's got mad replayability.
Oh, fully. It's so incredible.
I feel like it's probably a subject for another time, but kind of like the border between TTRPG and board game. I feel like this one is kind of.
I really want to play it.
It's so good,
so much, and I've got it.
Yeah,
I feel like I'd need to play it first.
Yep.
Yeah.
Before, obviously, like, is it a kind of game where there's the GM and players, or like
kind of? It's
if we were to run it, if I was going to run it, I would be
it's a little
Alice's
bit like
brother or whatever.
Yeah, it's a little bit like Fiasco in that it's technically GM-less, but someone is setting the scene, someone is setting up the game.
It's like a board game. Like, speaking of board games, you know at least one person that knows the rules of the game
totally.
to explain them.
It's so incredibly good.
I think one of the other games we were planning to talk about today, because that kind of started that conversation, is one I ran recently, which is Wonder Home.
Yeah.
I had that book for a while. And
that was a very happy table.
I was, and I think, but I did have to explain to people, this is going to be different. This is going to be no dice, and kind of the world. I'm set up the world, and it's players that tell me what's in it, essentially, rather than here's everything you can interact with. And it was amazing. I saw some really quiet players that normally don't say much, don't participate much, and everything like that, go, I want to dance. Can I dance? I'm like, absolutely, 100%. And you get a token. You don't get dice, you get tokens. And tokens can be used to help someone to get something. I love that as well about the dice, rather than I want to ask the bartender about that thing and rather roll for it or whatever. It's like, no, I use my token and that means this happens. I'm making this happen in the world. And me as the GM, and it can be done GM-less as well, there's rules for that, but me as a GM just have to go, okay, you've earned this token that you've earned through interacting with the world and through role-playing your character, using it, and now I'm giving you back something in exchange, kind of thing. It was really interesting. It
kind of reminds me, I only played it once back in the day, but there was a system, and it was like basically much the same as you say, so you've got like a token, so you've got a resource, and it was chewing gum. So like, and when you did something, you either chewed gum or you kick ass.
It's all out of bubblegum?
Yeah, all out of bubblegum, that's it, yeah.
Hell yeah.
And basically once you've like burned through your resources, you're basically done.
Like the example I've seen, all out of gum, maybe. I can't remember the exact name, but there's that thing someone explained it to me. Was like, you're in front of a door. If you have bubble gum, you can open the door. If you run out of bubble gum, well, the only thing that's left is to be kick-ass. You can only kick down the door. That's the only thing.
Is that Duke Nukem? I think that's Duke Nukem, wasn't it?
Something like that.
Because there's the fucking performance, it's like I'm here to chew ass and kick bubble gum, and I'm all in her ass.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that's got too many words. Shame I'm not reading them.
No, that is a really good concept. But like Wonder Woman, I think it did need a bit of player buy-in. It's not one that you run for someone that's like never played a TTRPG before.
Yeah.
Although done well, potentially it could be a really interesting intro to like the rules are there and the rules. The rules, the world exists and you're part of the world, and you can tell me things about the world and never true.
That's interesting. Is that kind of what Diceless systems provide? It's basically a stripped down RPG system to a point where it focuses on an aspect of playing TTRPGs.
Like,
So as you say, Joe,
Yeah.
like you're focusing more on like the world interaction. I think Fiasco interacts on more like player interaction.
Yeah.
I think Alice's Missing is probably more on like developing a character.
And then you've got Dread that's very much just fucking tempting fate.
Exactly, you're like, okay, all about sort of like setting a scene, setting like sort
Because
of boundaries. Is that kind of what
I think
the aspect of them is?
kind of. I think the most interesting thing for me was it removed randomness.
Mm-hmm. Yes, there's no sort of
There is no table
Variety,
to rule
yeah.
on. There is variety.
well,
but
no,
it removes
in the sort of scope of the
Yeah.
outcome. Yeah.
I suppose it
unpredicted-
removes your having to be like, oh fuck.
Oh, it's variance. I'm thinking
yeah.
of.
Oh,
Because
oh.
it's like because we were all like, oh, this is what I want to do,
Yeah.
and this
Yeah.
is how I see it happening.
and it removes
you
the
kind of-
it removes the they have super cool ideas but no one can roll for it.
It's
Mhm.
like,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
no one
Everyone's
can
rolled dog
fail.
shit. Yeah.
It's very much like what Chum of the podcast Grant Howitt was saying. Like,
Mhm.
I hate it when you roll to hit, and then you roll your damage. You do like one fucking damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aye.
God, like
Yeah,
it's boring
no,
as fuck.
Not even that. Like I think it removed a lot of this might pass or this might fail.
Mhm.
Instead, it's more, I need to gather tokens so
Mhm.
that I can use them to make things happen, to solve the mystery, to solve
Mhm.
whatever, to interact with people. But by the way to gain those tokens is to play your character,
Yep.
to
Yeah.
interact with the NPCs
Yeah.
and everything like that. So it's to still encourage to approach the world, be part of the world, interact with it, interact with
Mhm.
your own characters and the other players' characters. I'll come back to that in a sec. But to, in exchange for that resource that you can then use to get things to happen the way you would with a roll, a successful roll normally.
Yeah.
I think that was fascinating. The other part is the character thing. Character creation was so fun. Being able to go
yeah.
ask person on your left one
Mhm.
question, person on your right another question, and like having that and having
Yeah.
each other kind of help build each
Because 10
other's
candles are
character.
similar. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
I like the character creation of 10 Candles because
Yeah.
I mean there was a couple of people at the table that were a little bit confused. Like, oh well, if I'm a Lecky, I'll have this and I'll have this and I'll have a hammer. And I'm like, you've got what you've got in your pockets.
Yeah,
Mm.
you're not
Yeah.
on shift.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh well, maybe I've got like if I'm a hill walker, I've got like a backpack. I'm like, you've got what you've got in your pockets. So you've probably got a wallet and a dead smartphone. That's
Yeah.
what you've got. So see when they were trying, like, oh well, I make a hammer. What does that give me? Like, cool, you've got a hammer. What's the stats? Doesn't have stats. You've just got a hammer.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just like there's no fucking there's not as much as there's depth in 10
Yeah.
Candles. There's not like crunchy depth. Like, oh, I've got
No.
better equipment. It's like that's not the kind of game you're playing right now.
Mhm.
And I think some players need a little bit of, like you say, there's a little bit of kind of buy where it's like this is a little bit
Mhm.
different than other shit that you've played.
Yeah.
I really
mean,
liked Wonder
yeah.
Woman. I
Yeah.
thought it was fabulous. My concern as a player is that as somebody that's DM'd a bunch or GM'd a bunch, whatever. My concern as a player is that I am a bit overbearing and take things over.
Oh, you
and
really
if I
didn't.
did that, I'm
you
really
didn't.
sorry.
No one
Nah.
did.
And if I
and
do
needed-
that, just tell me.
no one did. And I think because it was one of those that's a bit more loosey-goosey, let's say,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I needed someone to help a bit, to lead the pack a bit, because like some players were just like, I don't really know what I can do. It's like,
Yeah.
man, there's a bunch of things. I also made a choice of, it's a weird one, this one, for like character creation. We talked about pre-mades and everything like that. This
Mhm.
one is one where if I wanted everyone to create a character from scratch, it would have taken
Yeah.
longer than the game needs to run, really.
Actually,
Yeah.
I've heard about
Um,
like
but
Skin
so-
City.
So
was
I
also really
did,
quick.
but this one wasn't quick. That's my point. Is that's why
Oh.
I made pre-made, but that still had open questions to ask others. Essentially,
Yeah.
so they
Okay.
still picked some. I picked some stuff for people ahead of time at random, really.
Yeah.
And then, but there was still some question, like being able to ask the person on your right, like, "Oh, when did you start trusting me?"
Yeah.
Or what is one thing that you really dislike about me?
Mhm. It's kind of VTM does that in a way that when you complete your character creation, you're like, okay, how does my coterie? What's the interaction
Mm.
points between all the other members of the
Yep.
coterie? So you create like this big graph
Yeah,
of like lines between like, all right, my vampire between this vampire is,
yeah,
oh, we were sired by the same person. This one to that one, or we were, we're kind of worked together on whatever project. So it's kind of it's same
Yeah.
thing. Like you're all
Yeah.
building those pre-made connections to characters that allows your character to then drive on narratively.
leads me to another game
Yeah.
I've talked about here. I talked actually about it when Grant Howitt was on the podcast, which is One Last Job.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It was fun. It was
Mhm.
interesting where it's kind of fun to have players sit around the table and they're like, so what's our characters? And I'm like,
Yeah.
well, you don't have any. we're going to
You got
create
no
them
characters.
as we play the game. And they're like, what do you mean? It's like, well,
yeah.
I'm
Brilliant.
going to introduce a heist because it's a heist game.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I'm going to be the boss, the guy in Ocean's 11 that
Mhm.
starts assembling a team. And I'll tell one of them, I say, there is Sally. I need Sally. She's the best safe cracker.
Yeah.
What is Sally doing right now? And then one of the players has to raise their hand and say like, oh, I'm Sally. Here's what I'm up
sick, I
to. I'm
love
currently
that.
trying to break into a bank or whatever, or like kind of a thing. And it's like, okay, cool. We'll need someone else. Who do we need? Oh, well, they're good. There's like lasers and whatever. So we need an acrobat. And it's like, oh, okay, cool. Tell me about the
Sick.
acrobat. Another player. It was fun. I feel like it was a mix of me not being comfortable with the system enough
Yeah.
and a mix of the player not quite grasping some of it through the game, because through the game there's stuff like if someone needs an ability, someone goes, I remember that time where you
Oh,
did
like a
that thing,
flashback, yeah.
flashback almost of like or that story about you, that legend,
Uh-huh.
that thing, that time where you, and if you build upon it you get more points and more abilities and more stuff, and
Yeah.
it got a bit repetitive during the game in that
Okay.
people were just not being lazy about it. It's not that. It's just that I think I think I could have run it a bit differently if I were more familiar with a lot of it.
Mhm.
I think it sounds like people kind of gamified it a little bit. They were trying
which
to
is part
win
of it.
rather
It's a
than,
mechanic, but they were just doing checkbox more than
Yeah.
I suppose it might be you'd never run it before. Nobody had ever played it before.
That's
so
it.
I think
That
like,
is-
I think
that's
it's
true.
probably same as Wonder
I think-
Home. You put
Yeah.
on the Discord, right? I need buy, and this
Yeah.
is what I need.
Yeah.
But I think
So
with the right
maybe
player,
do that.
exactly that. It would be.
Yeah.
I can imagine the right players as well being like very much like, oh no,
Mhm.
I remember that time you were in the
Yeah.
bar. There
Mhm.
were 5 guys and like
Yeah.
just telling a story like immediately.
Yeah, yeah. I think
Yeah.
I love the sound of that, and I think that would be a really good, fun game to play with
Yeah.
a specific group of people.
I think it takes a specific.
I think it's
Yeah.
probably
Mhm.
with many games. I think that's probably the kind of game that would work best with people that know each other really well and are already really good pals and probably
Like-
have that same sort
Uh-huh.
of energy.
I'd go even further. I think it'd be for me like I would even have maybe a session 0 where it's like, let's go through the rules together.
Yeah,
Let's
totally.
go through the
Yeah.
mechanics and
Aye.
everything. It's not that complex and everything like that, but it's just different enough from
Yeah.
everything else.
Set
It's
an
like,
expectation.
let's set expectation. Let's
Mhm.
understand what that works, and then we'll play the game.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And it's
aye.
funny, just thinking about 10 Candles, Connie,
Yeah.
because obviously there's a little bit of a dice aspect to 10 Candles.
Yeah.
It's not the
Oh
core.
shit, there is dice in
Oh,
that
yeah.
game.
no, I wouldn't
Fuck,
say
I
yeah,
forgot
it's not,
about that.
But
Well, it's diceless and alternative systems.
I
Yeah.
think, yeah, because I like
Yeah,
the
the dice
hybrid
are kind
idea of
of-
it.
The dice are kind of just a secondary.
Yeah,
like,
But
the
the
eh.
fact
candles
that,
are the main
fact that
thing.
everybody shares the dice is fucking good as well.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that's what I really like about it, and I think it's what I really like about Pale Tides is that dice are technically part of it. D6s are there, but
Mm.
that's not the core of what
Mhm.
makes Pale Tides the game it is.
Mhm.
Okay.
You've
So,
got
yeah.
the play deck, which is built out of a custom 5 suit tarot deck that you, which Laura will
I've got
get
a
into
tarot
something
deck
similar.
here.
Yeah. And your spells, your abilities are all connected to that play deck, and every time they burn through it, you start a new moon phase, which means that I get Dread as the keeper.
Yep.
You then put 2 more major arcana in, which are omens, which means bad shit happens if you pull it out at any point. And it's just fantastic. And even in like a one-shot setting or even over a campaign, if you feel like the deck's not burning through quick enough, you can add a time aspect, which Paul was kind enough to let us know
That's cool.
ahead of time that, people have kind of said it's a bit slow on like some sessions. So set a timer on your phone and every half an hour just pop 10 off the top.
I love that.
Because the thing is that
Sounds
like
great.
when characters, they have a path that's connected to the suits, if they pull a card during an ability that is connected to their suit, then they get it for free. They don't get the negative
Oh.
aspect of it. So if you're burning cards off the top and you shuffled it a certain way and like a lot of like embers are in there, then
Mhm.
whoever's playing the Ash witch is like fucked, because like they can still do the thing, but they're going to lose a lot of willpower or take a lot of negative aspect to it, and it's really, really interesting. And I think like blended systems like that are really, really cool.
Mhm. So it runs off a tarot.
Yeah.
This game were the major arcana. And
Yeah, so when you're building the
I don't think we picked any.
no,
Or-
not
oh,
during the
wait, no.
first,
Yeah.
not during the first.
I remember why.
No. So that was I forgot to add Adele's suit to the deck because it was in the bag.
But no, like, obviously I only played the second game that you ran. I remember why we didn't come across many, because you were drawing.
We did. Someone drew a major arcana and got the negative effect of it. I think I can't remember who it was. But yeah, when you build the play deck to begin a session, you put all of the minor arcana, so like the 1 through 10 cards of each suit, and you take like the 4 face cards, you put them all in together, and then you take 2 major arcana and put it into the play deck. And if you pull it out, it's an omen, bad stuff. There's a table of each what each one means, and that thing happens. But every time the moon phase changes, you add 2 more in. But the super cool thing about it is that when you reach a new moon phase, magic stops. You have pissed out through so much of like the magic in the world that the new moon has risen, and it's like, mate, I need a rest.
Aye, stop.
Yeah, keys peace. So for the rest of that session, magic stops. It'll reset at the beginning of the next session, but for the rest of that, so they could have like pissed through it rapid early doors.
It really does.
And like they're then gubbed. Like they can still do abilities, but anything that's connected to like willpower or anything that's connected to like magic, as in their spells and stuff, nah, game over.
So also tarot cards.
Yeah,
tarot cards is a cool system.
Definitely.
So I do not know tarot.
Yeah.
I have had a couple of tarot readings in the past. It was fun. It was silly. I was like, oh yeah, this is nonsense. But the cards are really pretty. So whatever. So I think I got this game being like because number one, Grant Howitt.
Hell yeah.
Wrote it.
We did. We talked about this briefly, but that was before you'd played it.
Yeah. And the art style, beautiful. And then I was also kind of like, every game I've got is a dice-based system. Yep. I want something a little bit different.
Totally.
So Royal Blood is a heist role-playing game. So the way that it works is you are members of the minor arcana. So you are a member of the pentacles, the swords, the wands, the cups.
Yeah.
The other tarot.
So those are the four.
No, them.
The jets and the sharks.
Those are the 4 traditional suits, but there is a 5th.
Yeah, and there is a 5th.
Yeah.
And it is called...
Yeah, cups, wands, pentacles, and swords is the base 4.
You sure it's not just called the other tarot? That's fucking great.
Yeah.
It could be just called the other tarot. Oh my god, what's it called? That's really annoying.
Yeah.
The cups, the wands. Why am I not finding it?
The cups, the wands.
The cups, the wands.
The cups and the wands, and the other cups, the other ones.
And the more cups, and the cups from IKEA. The cups, the wands, the pentacles, and the swords
from
Sports are actually, honestly, the only ones that I'm finding here.
Is that maybe because you split your deck in half?
No, because the ones that I've split out are the major
the cups,
arcana.
the wands, the pentacles, and the swords, and then there's a wee guy called John.
Yes.
For Overglen.
Yeah. No, so the
there's a 5th suit.
There's a 5th suit.
There is. I don't think there is a 5th suit.
Is it just 4? Because those are the 4 suits.
It's just So you are one of the minor arcana. You are a member of one of these 4 families.
Yeah.
You can either be... So the thing that's different in Royal Blood is that they're not like the king, the queen, the jack.
Yeah, it's page, knight,
the
queen,
page, the
king.
knight, the queen, the king.
Yeah.
The page, the knight, the heiress, or the heiress. The heiress and the monarch.
Okay.
So you are one of those 4 across 4.
So 16 different.
Yeah, you can be one of 16 characters. And you, as a group, fight one of the major arcana. So the world, the strength, the hangman, magician. One of these. Yeah. But part of the game is building the spread that you're fighting through, that you're sort of fighting against. And the way that I ran it, and I think there's bits that I missed out, but from what I gather, everybody had fun, which is always what we want.
It's the main thing, yeah.
The players have a bit of like stake in what happens, what they're fighting against, and then everybody gets tokens that they get to sort of drop onto things, which means that maybe there's like an aspect of the spread that they're like, I care about this, so we're gonna I want more stake in what this is. This little thing, I don't care about that. I want something. I want to be involved in this thing. So this as a game had a lot more player
Agency?
Agency, yeah. Players actually got to decide more what they
I do
what they
like
fight.
a game like that.
Whereas like with D&D, it's like, oh no, like you're fighting a red cap, and that's what the DM has planned. Like that's all you can do. You can't really say no. I want to fight goblins. Maybe your DM will be like, oh yeah, okay, I can swap things up. But
and there's no dice in that at all.
No dice at all. So you draw your characters from the minor arcana deck.
Yeah.
You draw what you're fighting from the major arcana deck. All the remaining cards are shuffled together.
Yeah.
And you then tell me what you want to do.
Hell yeah.
Everybody's got 3 powers. You've got a silver and a lead, and then a third one of those. And you basically just draw cards from the deck.
Yeah.
If you draw the same as your suit,
your family,
as your family, you succeed based on what number you get. If you draw on the opposing family, you lose access to that power.
Ooh.
It was really cool. I think everybody got it.
Yeah.
I hope everybody got it. There was a couple of people on my table that like knew a lot about tarot. So I was a bit like, shit, I know nothing about tarot.
Yeah.
But there's absolutely no.
Yeah, as long as you know, the game will tell you.
The game tells you what to do. Yeah,
major and minor. So
there's absolutely like you don't need to know tarot. It's just the dice essentially, because all the tarot, all the cards are numbered.
Yes.
So if you draw an 8, you succeed. If you draw an 8 of Pentacles and you're like one of the other classes, you succeed, but you lose that power.
Yeah.
Now, and it's just a really cool and interesting way. And I think
sounds incredible.
Yeah, no, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
It's great fun.
Should you run it again soon?
I definitely will, because it's very low prep. I think
fully.
the only prep you need to do
is you.
Yeah, woohoo. The only prep you need to do is like make sure you've split out the major arcana from the minor arcana.
Yeah, so
really
you
at
can
the
set up
start of the
right.
Sure, you
game.
can manage that. Sounds like a lot. That's a lot of fucking work.
I know. It was a nightmare. I was struggling, so fuck off.
Get fucked.
But
So, yeah.
it was like so the art from the base games, I've got the cards in front of me now, is absolutely beautiful.
Oh,
Like,
it's
they're all bright, they're all colourful,
Yeah.
they're all weird.
I mean, the silver gilt edging is incredible.
And also just silver edge cards.
Yeah.
I don't
Mhm.
think
Oh,
I'm doing
glorious.
that well enough, but it's really, really
Yeah.
pretty.
You can
And that's just the minor arcana. The major arcana,
Oh boy.
even better.
There's a Cyberpunk
boy.
2077 tarot deck. I don't even understand tarot. I just want to frame it.
Yeah.
It's just gorgeous.
But you don't need to use this tarot.
I know.
They
No.
only.
Well, they've got a couple of extra cards in there.
So there's not extras from what I gather. It's just different names for things.
Oh, okay. So they've
Um,
changed. Yeah,
Yeah, they've
'cause
changed
it's-
the names of like.
regular tarot deck is what, 72?
Yeah.
Oh, crap! I couldn't even tell you.
Ow, fucking know. Who knows?
I think it's
I don't know
50%.
anything
yeah.
about tarot. You don't need to know tarot to run
so
this
technically
game.
that's your second
Yeah, because it's
diceless system, because
Yeah.
we've got Alice's missing
Yeah.
as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
but
I-
I
also just-
missing.
I also just got
But-
one.
No,
Yes, you
but I'm
did.
not finished.
Oh, sorry, pardon me.
Oh, you're not finished. Okay.
You don't need to use this deck. You can have any tarot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the setting that you can use tarot from, like you can use traditional tarot,
Yeah.
or you can use the cyberpunk tarot or whatever. It's just what it is, and like the deck theme, I suppose, dictates what you do
Yeah.
and what the theme of the game is. But it is all a heist. You're stealing something from someone.
Yeah.
It's just really cool. There's certainly some
Sick.
things that I've missed, but it's beautiful, and I am really looking forward to running it again.
Yeah. I can't wait.
It doesn't say how many cards are in it. I
thi-
can count them all,
I want to say it might be.
but it'll take me a long time.
Yeah, there is
It's-
extra stuff in this.
It's
The
13.
stranger in his suit.
Oh, it's 13. yeah, so it'll
Oh,
be
the
52%.
stranger.
I knew it was it, because I remember
then you
buying
get
them and being like, no, this is
20.
definitely extra shit.
Two
No, so
major
the
arcana.
stranger is a new minor arcana.
Right, okay.
The stranger is a new minor.
Stranger.
Well, then I guess my first Diceless system that I got recently, it was recently very kindly given this to fucking Scott from Beggar's Realms.
Yeah. What
The
guy?
Glasgow RD&D subreddit. By the way, an absolute fucking legend who we need to get on
Such
this
a nice
podcast.
guy. Yeah.
Just quick shout out for Scott. He's been shouting out and promoting rollweight events in the Reddit and for years,
Yeah.
and I've not shook your hand and bought you a pint yet, and I think that is diabolical.
So
That's
rude of
terrible.
you. I can't
we
believe
need
you
to
would
get
do
a hold
that.
of him.
Yeah.
But he very kindly has been working on the Chaos. This is entirely deck based.
Yeah.
There's no dice whatsoever. He then kindly gave us a copy of it, which I'm actually wanting to fucking really break into. I've just been busy as fuck, and get it on a table at a rollway at night. Now this little thing right here, this whole deck generates a dungeon and characters for you immediately to start sort of playing. And there's all these little little decks. And have a wee look. It's really cool. So it's got all these other little decks inside it that will generate, say, the dungeon crawl. The man himself makes a lot of digital maps like online,
and they're phenomenal.
Most of them just fucking free as well, which is dynamite. Like here, just use them, as well as like there's stuff that generates your foes, there's stuff that generates your characters. So it's great for just pulling it out. I believe the guys on the No Danger podcast are playing it recently, because that's the only one I know there's actually some people playing it that you can watch. But it looks like a load of fun. But like you generate your dungeon, you pull out your characters, you immediately start jumping into something. It's perfect for just like one shots on the go, or if you're into it, the start of like a longer sort of campaign, like a multi kind of level sort of dungeon run. It sounds absolutely fantastic. And again, this is another example of like, you don't fucking need dice in your games.
I love that. I know a lot of people always say, I really don't know how to start a campaign.
Yeah.
Don't really know how to start a one shot. Like, you may put a tavern.
Crack a bunch of fucking cards.
Exactly. I love that idea.
Thinking about not really knowing how to start a game.
Yeah.
I don't know how many of us have tried to run Cursive Strad. I think I may be the only
I've played Strad.
idiot here that's tried to run it. At the start of that, you draw from tarot.
Oh, from the Taroka deck.
The Taroka.
I bought you the Taroka deck. I remember that.
I bought you the Taroka deck, actually.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, but the new Strad's different. It's not.
Really?
Well, it's still Taroka, but it's a different. Like it's much better.
Okay, cool.
Apparently,
because I really actually quite like, because the Strad book is so big. There's so much in that, but like drawing from the deck kind of tells you the specific beats that you have to meet.
Blood Daddy.
I've seen that convert that for one shot. That worked like Halloween one shot. That was a cool idea where you do the tarot the cards at the beginning of the one shot, and you add Strad's Castle, and essentially you have to find the 3 items before you can finish the
I love the
shot.
idea of taking something like that and then sort of challenging yourself as a GM to be like, oh, okay, I have no fucking idea what's I'm running today. I know we're going to be in this general setting. Bang, bang, bang. There's 4 cards. Cool. Sick. I know where I'm starting this story.
But a lot of one-page TTRPGs I've seen have that essentially of like pick roll for location, roll for plot, roll for item they need to grab, roll for enemy.
It's so good.
There you go. That's that right there. Basically, you just pull your different cards out. Is it like what kind of dungeon are you in? What's in it?
Cyborg has that at the back of it.
Cyborg does, yes. Cyborg's got a great generator at the back. I fucking love it.
The one shot generator. Amazing.
That's so fucking good.
Yeah, the other thing that generates a lot of things is our Discord. As we are barreling towards an hour, we will crack out some questions from you fine folks in the Discord.
I seen a cool one. Apparently, we were talking. Jules, you were talking to Jamie about this at the weekend there. Jamie asks, how would you let players know, which again we kind of touched on there a little bit, how would you let players know you'd like to tell a more meaningful story for the one-shot / campaign and encourage them to act a little bit more seriously? Or do not be too precious about your idea and accept that people are just going to interact with it how they interact.
It's easy. It's a session 0.
Yep.
Well, how do you do it in a one shot where people are turning up at 6:36 for a game at 7?
So I think for me, I always do like if it's players, especially if it's players I don't know, I will do a pre-flight.
Yeah.
Kind of like, hi, my name's Greg. I use he, him pronouns. We'll go around the table, introduce everyone, introduce your character. Here's some like home rules that I'll use if it's like D&D, for instance. But this is the kind of like sexism, homophobia, none of that shit. Like, play it how you want, but if it starts to get too rowdy, I'm going to pull you back and we can run it in. And then obviously like the X system as well.
I have, like, that conversation we're having with Jamie at the weekend. I have 2 things about that. Like, one is because one in the past and one in the future. Recently, I run Roll for Shoes, and it was really heavily inspired by Toy Story.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I'd gone at the beginning. This is going to be PG-13. The sex jokes, the sex toy jokes, and everything like that. Get them out your system.
Yeah.
And then we play the game.
Yeah.
Because there was a couple of times where I had to go, oh, come on, can we just...
For fuck's sake,
This is a 6-year-old bedroom. Like, Can we just not?
Yeah.
I
Absolutely.
think you managed to hammer that out of.
No,
Yeah.
you can't be
People-
anal
But
beads.
kind of
Fucking-
feel I should have
Yeah.
set that up clearly. A bit more clearly at the beginning. The future one is I have joined the cult and bought Mothership.
Yes,
and
that's
we'll
right.
go run that. And
Interesting.
while I don't think I'm going to go full on horror and everything like other
Mhm.
people do, because that's not my lane, it's not my
You
strong
can go
suit.
quite zany and wacky with it, yeah.
I could go zany and wacky. I kind of want to set the tone of this is. I might not be as allowing anything to happen anymore, because there's still this is going to be relatively grounded into the physics and reality of the world that you're in. That is the deep, scary space.
Mothership's a great example for that, because like my advice for that one, Jamie, would basically be I try and give a quick blurb, especially what Greg's saying. If it's a few people that I maybe don't know or maybe don't play at my table that much, I'll be like, okay, tonight we're playing Spire or Mothership. Like, everything in space is trying to kill you. You're not a hero. You're not fucking like Captain Dipshit coming over the hill to like fucking save the day. You're just some fucking loser having the worst day on your job possible. You've not got superpowers, you don't have super abilities and stuff like that, and every time you fail a roll, you get stress. And then there's other systems and stuff as well. Like, I mean, Spire's a good example where I'm like, cool, this is the world of Spire. Consequences are not only frequent, but usually immediate and usually fucking brutal or they're very bad. Try and leave the joke characters out of this. It'll be maybe funny for a couple of minutes, but then you're probably going to get killed and then sit for the rest of the session watching your mates have fun.
Yeah.
Because there's been a few instances where people are like, oh, well, I'm going to do this. And I'm like, do you do that? And they're like, yeah, I'll do that. It's like, do you know what's happening right now? And they're not that I'm trying to be a dick. The last thing I want to do is like tell somebody no, because no is quite a final sort of like, no, you can't do that because that's a bit shit.
Yeah.
But I'll be like, are you sure you want to do that? They're like, yeah, I want to do the thing. But do you know what's happening in this scene right now? So yeah, I'm just going to do this. I'm like, cool, here's your immediate and severe repercussion. Boom, now this is happening to you. And it was a couple of times I've seen people's faces be like, oh, what, am I getting fucking picked on here? I'm like, no, I'm telling you how this is working. I'm not trying to be like, you're not allowed to have fun.
Some players are not good at that.
Yeah,
It's like,
it's
no,
just-
this will happen. Okay, well, I want to do this.
It's like,
No,
I want
to
to do this thing. I'm like, cool, if you do that, it's going to fuck everybody else at the table over, and then they're already rolling dice. You're like, cool, everybody's all fucked over, and then we're playing this version of the one shot because like anything that you planned, it just went through the fucking paper
Absolutely.
shredder. So my way of prep for that is there's only so much you can do, but I basically try and sit people down and be like, this is the theme we're going for. This is the world we're in, more importantly. It's like Spire or something, but then like Mothership, I'm like everything up here is trying to kill you. The laws of physics are trying to kill you. If you fucking go outside without a spaceship, if you open a fucking door, it's all in fucking cartoons, you'll depressurize the whole fucking ship and everyone just dies. There's no rules for that. You just die.
I think that's an interesting concept because it's almost like people consider this to be imagination, so they never imagine the severity of the consequence.
No.
Yeah.
And I think Mothership's kind of a system that brutally fucking reminds them, like, listen, if you pop that airlock and you don't have the right gear on, you're fucking burning from the inside out and you're about to die.
That's it.
And you've got there's no get back, there's no, oh, somebody's going to revive me. Nope, dead, see you later.
It happened before. It was one of the first Mothership games I played, and it was these lads that came along, and I've talked to this before, and they said, they got access to a console, and they said, I want to depressurize the ship. I went, do you mean vent the oxygen? He went, no, I want to depressurize this hull, and that'll kill the thing coming after me. And I was like, it will, but I think you mean you want to vent all the oxygen out instead because you've got vac suits on? Because no, I want to depressurize the hull. I was like, you keep saying that word, and I don't think you know what it means. And I'm like, okay, if you do that, he's like, no, I just want to do it. Can I roll it? I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm like, cool. You, and dead. So it's only you that's left. What do you mean you're dead? It's like, why? Because you went from having like no atmospheres to like 20.
Yeah.
Just fucking depressurize your ship in this orbit of a gas giant. You're just dead. It's like, do not get to roll. Like, you can't roll against the forces of entropy. I'm sorry. Do you know what I mean? Like fucking
Physics.
Physics.
You can't do physics. Physics will do you.
I'm gonna roll charisma to try and suggest the black hole. That's not how it works. So
no, let people suggest the black hole.
But that's what I'm saying. Like with that Mothership system, there's just stuff. There's intrinsic scientific truths. It's like you can't fuck with this
because like the thing I'm going to run, like spoilers. There's a bit of room for zaniness and for like humor and everything like that, but I still want to make clear to players that will play it, and I need to do that on a night of this is still rooted in grounded like in physics and in like the world you're in is not funny. It's not going to give you any chances. Like, and you, as you said, you're just regular people.
That's it. You're not heroes. I mean, I'm not going to put them on the spot. And he didn't do anything bad, but Vi was playing Mothership once and wanted to like threaten somebody with a gun when they're in a space station. But like, if that gun goes off, there's a chance that it kills everybody here.
Everyone in this.
It's like, the pistol goes, but if that bullet hits the wrong fucking bit and makes a hole in the space, you just die. I can't make you roll for that. There's no death saving throw against fucking hard vacuum.
Yeah.
That's it. And he's sort of like, alright, fair enough. Do you know what I mean? Because like,
I really want to run a campaign of The Last Caravan.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I want to run it based off of my favourite book. And I have talked about this many, many times.
Ratatouille novelisation.
Yes. I want to run... No, fuck off. I want to run it based on The Stand. So The Stand is a book about a global pandemic, wipes out 95% of the human population. It is my favourite book. I read it during COVID, which is fucked up. My dad made me read it. He kept being like, read it. And I'm like, leave me alone, Dad. And he's like, no, fucking read it. And I'm like, fine, I'll read it. And it's like my favourite book. It's amazing. And both of the TV adaptations are very good.
Yeah. But thematically,
like, that's not going to be a silly game. You can't just run about and dick about because
I'm going to pickpocket my mate.
I mean, you can do that kind of thing.
But then if it catches you, you're going to fucking stove your face in.
But
even in the darkest moment, there can be moments of fun.
And
that will happen. But
I think that as a game is my issue is I will want it to go a very specific way. And I know that's not going to happen. And I'm going to have to step back and not be precious about it.
You cannot recreate the book. If you do want to recreate the book, that's just writing a story.
I can't do that because that's ridiculous. I want to run it sort of based off it, but I know that I'm going to have to step back and like not be precious about it. And you can dick about if you do decide to play it. Yeah, you can dick about, you can have fun, but it is also going to be like, you're going to be on the brink of like dying of starvation or getting a cut and not being able to treat it properly. Or like there's like an aspect of it an aspect of the book that I'm trying to figure out how to translate into like a TTRPG. And I think we talked about it. Me and Connor talked about it. I think I've kind of managed to figure out something. Yeah. But like there are going to be specific scenarios that you can't really dick about in because it's like you could fully freaking like die if you try and do that. So I'm not going to try and be too precious about anything because why would I try to be?
Yeah, I think that's it.
So, but it's also not going to be a dicking about too much kind of game.
There's a wee one from Erin, which is it's just quite a quick one because there's a bunch of stuff that's still coming out. It's like, what new TTRPGs, board games, or miniatures games are you looking forward to? There's a bunch in the pipeline. I got the easy one.
I mean, as mentioned in the last pod, Doom Spiral.
Oh fuck yeah! Yeah, that does look fucking good.
Doom Spiral.
Because I mean, I've even got the title for it because there's going to be an episode. It's going to be the inevitable War Games fucking episode.
It is. We are barreling towards it.
In case we've not fucking been under a rock or not been in the Discord or just not spoke to me in a bit, I'm absolutely obsessed
with Blackout.
I fucking love it. I absolutely love it. I ran demo games for Ancient Robot not too long ago. Shout out Ancient Robot. That was fucking loads of fun. Yeah. It's a very well supported war game. It makes me feel like I'm cheating on Warhammer a little bit, but it's just because the way the guys. No, I like Warhammer.
Wow.
I do like Warhammer, and I don't think I'm ever going to play a proper full game of 40k again outside of my house. But I still do love Kill Team, and I love Necromunda, and I love Blood Bowl, or what I would call Small Hammer. Small Hammer is best hammer. Yeah. But Blackout, just the way that it's supported, because I'm in there with I'm not paid for these guys. It sounds like a fucking am how much I'm going about them. I'm in the Discord with the creators, and when they bring shit out, they make sure it's balanced before they even fucking release it. So it's not like Warhammer where it's like, oh, we brought out the big tank and made it 200 quid and then everybody bought it because it's really good and now it's fucking over tournament meta, so we've made it bad. It's not that at all, because Blackout is if you shoot a motherfucker, the motherfucker dies. They've not got hit points. There's no, I've got 7 health left. Nope, shot in the chest, dead. Yeah. Games of it when we were running it through in Edinburgh were like 30 minutes tops. Rapid, and they're always bringing out new shit. So I'm looking forward to more Blackout coming out. Nice. Because they've got a faction of space Russians with fucking AKs and shit that I'm all over, so I'm waiting for more of that to come out. I'm really looking forward to
Laura,
that.
what have you got
I'm
in the
not
pipe?
looking forward to that coming out.
Yeah, because
you've played Blackout. You've played Blackout. You like it
because you're going to spend all your money on it, and then I'm not going to be able to buy things I want.
What the fuck? That's not true.
It's a little bit true. If I'm honest, I've got many games I already own that I need to run. There's nothing that I've seen that I'm like, I need it. Obviously.
So what are what's your top one that you want to run?
Oh my god, my brain is turned off. Of things I've already got, I will eventually get to running Brave Zenith.
Hell yeah!
When I do not know, it will happen.
Yeah.
Obviously,
we just
Caravan.
We just got paid. Like, we need to fucking just get up and buy those character sheets. Fuck it.
Yeah, you're probably right. It's just a nightmare. I just could not find any good quality character sheets anywhere. Apart from what I had to pay for.
Just real quick. Speaking of fucking Mothership, Wages of Sin's finally getting shipped soon. So this was the big kind of Tuesday Night Games own campaign that hit a snag because I bought this like fucking 3 years ago. 2 years ago when Mothership fucking and it's basically an archetype to turn Mothership into like you're all bounty hunters. So when you're going from like mission to mission and barely fucking surviving by the skin of your teeth, you've got a little bit more chutzpah about survivability because you're like
you can like properly level up.
Yeah, you can level up and stuff, but you've got like gear because you know that you're going to go over here and this is going to be got a Gagu in it and blah blah blah, or you're going after this motherfucker who's got like a bounty on his head. There's all these kind of like framework. The book's like fucking like that thick, and that's on the way. And I just fucking love more Mothership because there's another one that I was going to get that again tweaks the playability of Mothership. It's called Archiver. I did see it in Ancient Robot. I had to resist myself from buying it, where you're actually a documentary team. And you're trying to seek out the scary stuff for content. Like to film it because people want to go like, we know something got loose on this ship and killed everybody. Can you go and get like high res close up fucking video footage of what it is, like that kind of shit.
Love that.
So that's coming. Although Archiver's out, Wages of Sin's on the way.
Jules, do you get anything that's in the pipe?
Yeah, 2 actually. I don't often do Kickstarter or
Backer or whatever.
I'm trying to wean myself off at the moment.
I don't. I've done it in the past. Not done it much recent years, except for 2 now. One is not actually Kickstarter. It was already funded. I just paid for it on BackerKit. It's Durf Expanded.
You were telling me about this.
Yeah, because Durf is like 10 pages, and they've done like they're printing an actual physical book of it. Which I'm really looking forward to coming out next year or something like that. And the other one is Orbital Blues.
Muppet Games.
They had campaign recently for their second expansion, so I backed that, and I also got add-ons. Like there's the previous expansion they've done as well, and I fucking love it as well. Like a wee like pads of like character sheets where you just tear one and just give it to player.
They're great.
They're great.
A lot of the Borgs have got stuff like that. Yeah. So I've never sat at a Jules table. And the game I want to play if I'm at your table is Orbital Blues. Yeah, because that seems like the game that you're big into.
I don't know what it is about it. I feel like it kind of doesn't work well as a one shot. It kind of does and kind of doesn't. But I really want to do a mini campaign of it, or like a 10 session campaign kind of thing. Like I want to make it work because I don't know. There is something I'm enjoying the game, but I'm enjoying the world more than the game.
Yeah, I watched just in the YouTube holes that we all obviously fucking end up in. There was like somebody just doing like a brief lore cover of like Orbital Blues, and they just had like Cowboy Bebop ass fucking saxophone music in the background, and I was like, "Fuck, man, I want to be a sad space cowboy. This sounds fucking sick."
And no, shout out to Elisa, but also no. I'm not going to let someone be a humanoid dog anymore in Orbital Blues. She was like her from the Russian space race and as a humanoid dog. I don't know why I love that.
Damn, Alyssa, you're
that
fucking
did not fit the vibe at all, but it was fun.
I always remember Alyssa being a crab-obsessed scientist in my Mothership game who, for some reason, did more damage to one of the players trying to heal them than she did with her fucking medpack. It was great.
That.
Oh, yeah, we've had that story in the pod before.
Bad. Yeah, so
the other thing we haven't had on this pod before is what episode that's gone this long. So, Troops, a bumper episode to wrap up.
That's been right over, yeah.
Yeah, we are at an hour and 10. We had a lot to talk about. It has been a while, but thank you all for joining us for episode 43 of the Roll Fit podcast. We are fast approaching one a week for a year because that's 52.
Yeah.
But we are over a year. We're well into it. We obviously had a wee summer break to recharge, recuperate, get through some editing. And it's been great to have a good weather again with the chums, with the gathered covenant of DMs.
And we're going to have more guests and more chat and more fucking whatever's all planned. We got irons in the fire, gophers in the golf holes, whatever the fuck.
all of the
We've
above.
got Obama coming on. We've got Tolkien, don't we?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, digging him up.
Oh,
Yeah.
We've got Alexandre Dumas. He's
Yeah.
coming on.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah. He's
we're
quite hard to get hold of, but
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
he's,
Yeah, we're gonna get the cart on because you can't put the horse before the cart. So good.
and then we're gonna get Engels on just so I can just winch him.
Just winch him.
Fucking be like, yes.
How about Marks?
Engels and Marks.
Both of them.
I feel like
actually.
right. As much as I love me some Marks,
Oh wait,
I feel
is that like Connie's little polycule of communism?
I feel like Engels. I feel
What a fucking what a band name that is.
Polycule of
Polycule of
communism.
communism.
As much as
That's
I,
such like a pop
like
punk
Jude's-
band, right?
I don't know.
the
That's the
band.
first album, I think.
But as
Yeah,
much
I don't know what
as
the band name is. That's the
Yeah,
first
the
album.
album.
as much
Yeah.
as much as I love Marks though, he canonically was a smelly bastard. Engels looked like he washed me.
Fair.
Oh, okay
So-
then.
Speaking of wash, I need a fucking shower because it's
fucking
sweating.
roasting.
Yeah. Let's go up the stairs to the
Let's
Barry
get- let's
Bar.
get this
Thanks
fucking
so much.
basement.
Bye-bye.
Everyone, goodbye.
Bye everybody. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.